What is bioclimatic architecture? Nature is your guide. Basically, it's a design approach which integrates building with their natural surroundings to increase comfort and sustainable practices. Key principles of bioclimatic architecture. Building's orientation, the materials, the form, they're all things that need to be considered with the building's natural habitat. Normally we talk of passive heating and cooling. Here at KAN, I have a building here which is made of bamboo. It's bioclimatic architecture. It's in the shape of a leaf. And in the leaf it has this vent structure at the top where the airflow works naturally to cool the center of the building. The building, it's more of a palapa. The building doesn't have walls. So just through airflow and the angles of flow and the orientation of the building, we create a natural cooling system. Things to consider. It's great to consider in bioclimatic architecture your renewable energies, the placement of your solar panels to bring in your electricity, also the crosswind ventilation for natural cooling. We should look to preserve trees, have green roofs, and utilize what's around us. So in simple terms, bioclimatic architecture is about building with the natural environment around it and not against it. So we have several examples of KAN of bioclimatic architecture. One of the first examples is when you walk in, we have this leaf design which is positioned to have natural airflow, and it has an opening at the top which actually causes this crosswind ventilation to come through and cool the center of the structure completely naturally. Then we move into the standard towers. KAN is made up of several towers, some of them 2 stories, some of them 3 stories. First of all, the 3rd story obviously utilizes crosswind ventilation when we open the big double pocket doors up, so you have to use as much air conditioning. Below those buildings, the buildings are all built on stilts. And the reason for this is to allow any airflow and stop any obstruction when we're receiving hurricanes or anything bad, so we get a lot less damages and allow the natural disasters to move on through, including flooding and hurricanes. 3rd, we have a skin. It's a bamboo skin that wraps the buildings, and then we grow plants over them and creating a completely living wall over the buildings. Now this is going to take a few years to complete, but what this essentially does is lock a warm pocket of air between the concrete building and the actual skin, in turn naturally cooling the building by up to 3 to 5 degrees centigrade. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it makes an awful lot of difference on your energy bill. And also when it's 40 degrees centigrade outside, 4 or 5 degrees is something. If you've enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, give me some comments underneath. Thanks a lot.